Right, it's Mike and Jay, AGONY series. You know what time it is. All right, son. All right, check. I'm going to talk quick now.
Right, go on.
Hi, Mike and Jay. So after 8 years, my husband has just told me he has previously cheated 3 years ago. 5 times, 3 different women. At the time when I asked him, he denied it and made out I was crazy and causing trouble. Now, he has eventually told me, he said he was stressed and this happened when his business went down. Excuses. He's very apologetic and low in himself. I now no longer respect him and I cannot be around him. I need to leave the marriage. We have 2 children. But my question is, and this is the question, bro. How do I ask him to leave? As he's now saying he's suicidal if I leave him. And now, only living for the kids. So he's only living for the kids. His family live far from us and he has no friends. Is it possible to live together and co-parent? Thanks in advance. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for sending this in. And let's banter this. What do you say?
Right, that's very interesting, isn't it?
Interesting.
Okay, let me just summarize that question, right, for the audience. So basically, after how many years of marriage? 8 years, right?
8 years, yes.
8 years of marriage. Okay, I think business went down. You know, so he cheated how many times? 5 times, you said, is it?
5 times, 3 women.
5 times, 3 women. Boom. Now,
and at the time, she suspected it, and she asked him, but he said, nah, nothing happened. No. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fair enough. Right now, he came and just, he's
confessed now.
He confessed.
Yeah.
Pretty much, okay. So, where do we start from? It's very, very tricky, right? Be very, very straight. First of all, he came to you, right? Listen, don't come at me, right? Don't come at me, because this is going to sound...
He's about to chat some fuckery.
Cliche, right? Okay,
right,
so this is it, right? He came to tell you.
Yeah.
This is like years ago. How many years ago? How long was that ago?
Yeah, well, they were married for 8 years.
No. I mean, when this incident occurred. So I want to be very, very specific.
When it happened, okay. Yeah. She says, so after 8 years, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Told me he has previously treated 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
3 years ago, okay. So we're talking about 3 years ago. As a woman, you probably forgot because he denied it. So you're probably not thinking about it right now.
And he's had like his bath like many times. 3 years. He's watched that PPE
5 times.
Like shit.
I'm not condoning sort of cheating, whatever. But the fact is he confessed, right?
Confessed, yep.
And now you're thinking, oh my gosh, I've been living with this guy for like how long?
And he be lying.
That's another thing. You know, marriage is trust and respect.
Mm-hmm.
So you're lying.
Let me interrupt again. Don't forget, marriage is trust and respect, but marriage is also for better, for worse, right?
For better, for worse. Yeah, I was coming to that.
I was picking my way, you know what I'm saying?
For better, for worse. So now I understand how she's gonna feel as a woman. How she's gonna feel as a come on, let's be real.
Before? I mean,
what?
Have you got pum pum? How would you understand?
Silly. Listen, I understand the frustration. How do we deal with these sort of things? Okay.
Well,
she's concerned. Listen, she's concerned now about the kids.
Of course.
And obviously he's threatened for suicidal.
Well, he's saying he's suicidal.
Suicide. That is very tricky.
Yeah, so what do you do, man?
Because we can sit here and say, okay, if you leave me, then I'm gonna commit suicide. And some people they can do that.
Yes, but that's also emotional blackmail.
That's emotional. That's exactly. That's what I was going to. That's what I was going to say that. So what? So how we're gonna deal with this? Okay, there's no wrong or right answer to this, right?
No, not at all.
I think he cares more about the kids as well. So can you co-parent? I think you could.
But that's what they're doing at the moment. They're trying to co-parent.
Exactly. So you can co-parent because another thing we might say, oh yeah, it's emotional blackmail. Fair enough. Okay, you say, okay, let's divorce now and decide to go a separate way. And the next day, he commits suicide. You know you're going to blame yourself for that.
Yeah.
No, we can say, oh yeah, it's not our fault, but yeah, I do what I have to do. But deep down in you, you know.
Excuse me.
You know this. He said this, and you thought he was joking, and it happened.
Yeah, so, but what's the motive though? Why is he confessing now? Why now?
That's why I don't understand. But I think his guilt he have this sort of guilt in him, right?
At 3 years. Yeah. What kind of guilt is that, man?
Don't forget he said when business was down, XYZ, stress, and as I said, I'm not condoning any sort of cheating, but I'm just trying to see from the outside cycle.
So basically, he was going through some kind of stressful period, and he had like sex therapy in his way.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That can calm him down, innit? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I
Sport man.
Yeah, you know. Anyways, as I said, we're not condoning that, but I'm just trying to be open as much as I can. Okay, the only option I can say for this, right? Listen, let's try and co-parent these kids whatsoever. I don't know how old are those kids.
Okay, but listen, yeah. Okay, sorry to cut you off, but check this out, right? Regardless of whatever, right? You can co-parent without being together. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yep.
So the question is really, I guess it comes down to the woman, to the lady who's not sending us a message, right?
Listen.
So how do you feel at the moment? Do you think you'll be able to manage without this guy? Because now you're angry, you're pissed off. You know what I'm saying? At least have some kind of separation period to cool down a little bit.
Yeah, you need space.
And see how you feel about it.
You need space.
You need space, innit? You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say that.
Because
cutting me off.
Because after 3 years, if he's confessing, maybe he changed, man.
Yeah, he's genuinely, apologetic, right? So what I'm saying, the things that another question is, or what I think, she probably made up her mind, like, you know what, I'm done with this.
But of course, I mean, because now because if she's saying that at the moment, like she's lost respect and everything, because respect is quite important when it comes to like a relationship.
Extremely important, yeah.
So once you lose the respect, forget about love, man. Once you lose that respect, man, like you know what I'm saying, everything else is just
it's just done, yeah, literally, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie though, like listen, right? If I was married, right, and things were going well, I got a family and everything, right? This happened 3 years ago. Like why you confess though?
Exactly, that's
big man thing, yeah.
Yeah. That's what
after 3 years, right? They ain't caught you out. You because the thing is, you already convinced your wifey, like, listen, I ain't done shit. She's believed you. She's let that shit slide.
Stick by it, you mean, yeah?
You don't stick by that shit, man. You down that fucking hill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I don't give a me. Matter of fact, if I was that guy, now that listen, that day I was on drugs, man. Like, I lied. You see when I told you I cheated, that was actually the lie. I didn't cheat, man. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me. Like, you know what I mean? I was on drugs. Listen. Listen.
I know we're laughing right now,
so you change the narrative. That's not, she's gonna be mad at you. Like, why the fuck are you on drugs? Like, yeah, I'm really sorry, man. I'm gonna go into therapy, rehab, whatever, for the drugs, not for the cheating, though. Because man don't cheat, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Bro, I love that, man. Never.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't condone cheating in relationships. I don't. But sometimes it is what it is. And I say that to say this. He's already cheated. Your family is good. So what's your motive?
Yeah, that's why I don't understand. Like, why did he have to bring it up that, after 3 years? I just think that's just bait.
It's big bait.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, you're a fan, big man.
Maybe he was feeling guilty, and I understand, but...
Hey, you mans out there, yeah, don't think all the women send us messages, right? You mans out there, if you've ever been in this kind of situation, let us know what will be your motive, right? To let your family know. Unless, of course, subconsciously you want out of the relationship. You know what I'm saying to you? If you want out. But then if you wanted out of the relationship, why would you then say suicidal? Like,
okay, quickly, let's round up this stuff, right?
Let's round up. I like this.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, what is your advice for her first before we come back to my answer to that? All
right, see, my advice, right? Yeah. I know we'll banter and we'll joke about this shit, right? But my advice is, right, take a couple of weeks. Take how long you feel you need to process this shit properly. Right? Think about it.
But does that change anything?
Yeah, it does. Because sometimes, we act out of emotion sometimes when we're emotional.
We did talk about this, few episodes.
So when you're emotional, like sometimes you do act a bit, impulsive. And which is justified based on how you feel at the time.
Yeah.
Take some time out. Then revisit. If you still feel how you're feeling right now, you're feeling like, you know what now? I'm out, I'm done with this. Like I can't go back to you. The trust is gone. No respect. I don't rate you. I'm out. You know what I'm saying to you? Then you can do that if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not. But if you know me, I'm not a strong advocate of divorce stuff.
No, I'm not saying divorce. I'm trying. Hang on, because at the end of the day, the lady here, she's the scorn part. She's the hurt part. She's the victim for like. So
maybe he's hurt as well. Maybe he's hurt as well.
He fucked up twice.
Hey, stop swearing, man. This is. Come on.
I apologize to the kids listening. Yeah. Listen, what I'm saying to you, bro, check this out. I said it already, right? You've cheated, you've moved on, then you choose to go and tell her this. So you've got a motive. Are you trying to hurt her? Are you trying to... Hey, don't play them guys, them mans out there, yeah? When they make moves like that, they tell the woman, like, to prove to the woman, listen, yeah, I can do this. Like, women want me out there. Maybe that's what his motive. Maybe it's backfired. Who knows? We cannot really say because we don't know. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, but what if he's just joking?
Another
Do you know what I mean? Because I just think like if after 3 years you come in to say something that you've not been caught, don't forget it wasn't caught. It wasn't caught in the act.
It wasn't him.
It wasn't him. So,
but listen, I
do you get
angle,
me?
man. I see
I'm
that.
just trying to figure out like, what's the motive?
Now, but as a woman, right? Think about this, right? 3 years back, she was suspecting that she had that belief, and she asked him, he denied it. So now that he's saying, I did it, she's gonna be like, I knew it.
Yeah.
Because now she's thinking, he thinks I'm a fool. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I get it.
Like, he thinks I'm a fool, so it's gonna be hard. Unless the guy could say, drugs and joke. When I use drugs, I'm a joker.
Listen, let's wrap this up, right? So basically, every man to his business, right?
Real talk.
Every man to his business. If you love your kids, you want your kids to be with the parent, absolutely. Or with the father. So you need to sort that out. Listen, I'm not gonna sit down here and tell you, okay, do this, don't do that. Nah. Every man have to sort their own problem themselves. I can only give you an advice. What we said here, it's listen, take a space, take a break, sort yourself out. Your mental state is very, very important. It's extremely important. So look after yourself first. Give yourself a few weeks. Think about it. What is the right way to settle this? If you still love your husband, you care about him.
She said the respect, bro.
Listen, respect, you have to build respect. And he can still build his respect back.
Well, the trust.
Or earn it, or you trust, rather. He can build it.
He can, but what if she ain't ready for that? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What she's saying right
That's
now.
what I said. That's up to her.
Yeah, it's
this
your decision.
thing is all your decision. So you need to, take your time, think before you make any drastic decision. Because whatever decision you make today, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect him.
The whole
it's going to
family.
affect the kids. It's going to affect everyone.
For sure.
And that might just mess up your mental state as well. So think properly.
So before we end this shit, before we end this, right? She's going to think about it, right? So she says, yeah, I still want out. We need to break up. I can't handle this. And he says, oh, but I'm going to end my life. What are you going to do then?
It is what it is. Listen, this is not... Listen, you don't hold his life. You can only say, please don't, or try to talk him out of it. But at the same time, you need to report this because this is a suicidal thought.
Yes.
Report it and see if you can get help.
Yeah, man. And just quickly, since we're talking about the suicidal business, just so you know, we've got help out there, man. Like, the Samaritans are there. Go on the government website. Go on, do your Googles, man. They help out there if you're feeling suicidal. So you gentlemen, if you listen to this, there's help out there for you. However, emotional blackmail is never the answer.
Absolutely not.
That's not a long-term plan at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Because what's the point of staying with someone that don't rate you, but they deal with you out of pity?
Yeah.
That don't work, does it? And the kids can pick up on that too, depending on their ages. You know what I mean?
They know this.
They feel that. You know what I'm saying?
Course,
he knows that, man. Kids feel that, man.
I know this, man. I know this. Trust
he knows
me.
it. So, guys, listen here. Real talk. Thanks for sending that message in, right? And listen, you guys, you know the vibes, man. So give us a shout. If you've got any of the agony stories, anything you want us to trash out here, the way we do our things, banter for banter, hit us up.
Just call out us, man. The Mike and Jay Show. Listen, you can check me out on Twitter, Instagram, Macaulay Davis or Macaulay
I told you to stop doing that, man.
This is me. I know you're jealous, man. Come on. Listen, until next time, guys.
Yes, stay
safe.
Yeah.
Peace.